Hello, hello. Oh, Captain, Nana, sure. Good evening. You live. Busy day, busy week. How are you, feeling all right? How long have you... So you said you had a fever and stuff is no longer exiting you. Let me turn the music down. Is it a flu or just something different? But I hope you're feeling better. Do hope you're feeling better. Have to thank Nana for putting a list together of some interest checks and group buys because I was out on vacation. So thank you, Nana. Appreciate it. Oh, what a day. I'm tired. We was up till... Okay, no. It wasn't up till... I went to bed. And I woke up early again. Around, 2 a.m.? And I was chatting to... DR from KTEX and Gian, trying to ensure they're good. And... Yeah, Korea's on a... sort of a holiday today, the next few days. So... that'll get posted on Monday, which is fine. It's all good. I've not yet asked for... It's too early for me to ask for numbers. Bol's not even up yet. He's on a plane on the way to Iowa. And... Yeah, so... I hope it's going well. I'm just sitting here hoping it's going well. As part of my duties as founding member of the board design street team. I like it. I like it a lot. So, I over the past few times we've done the ICs and group I's, I was never particularly happy with the camera just showing my desk because sure it's going well. Yeah, fingers crossed. I'm excited. I mean, my goal is... I have a few goals. I'd be very happy at, if we hit 75 MOQ. Ecstatic if we do 100. Anything over that, over the moon. So, yeah, I wasn't sure if the top-down camera was particularly useful for ICs and group I's. Because sometimes I'll show keycap colors, but I don't know. Not sure if it was useful. So I convinced the wife for letting me... Well, I didn't buy another camera yet. I do want to get a second camera. But, hi. Hello. It's me. Now you can match the voice to the face. No, I'm sorry you have to see it. I'm wearing the glasses she picked for me. Oh, face reveal. Hello. Very much not Asian. I'm not Asian at all. I mean, my DNA test says a little bit different, but I don't believe it. So, my God, you're good looking. Stop it. Stop. No, I'm not. I appreciate it. Okay, it's hard to drink out of this mug with glasses. I thought you'd have sharper teeth. I mean, to be fair, if I were actually a shark, this would be me. Most likely. Because I'm too nice. I'm literally a cat dressed up as a shark. But no, I don't have very sharp teeth. I also don't have a tail. Or fins. or layers of teeth. There are many things that I do not have in common with the shark. But how's everyone doing today? It is Friday, probably Saturday for some. I hope everyone had a good week. For me, it was busy. Herding all the vendors to make sure they're good for today. For the most part, it went pretty well. I think everyone was fairly responsive. Had to poke some of them a few times. But I think we're in good shape. And yeah, I'm excited. Tired, but excited. There are a few. Hello, Uncle Jonathan Bailey. Ooh, I'll take it. He's in, what's the movie or show that I like? Bridgerton. He was in Broadchurch? Apparently Wicked too. I've not seen Wicked. Hello, Instigator. How are you? Anywho, so what was I talking about? It's just a busy week. I'm tired, but we'll get through this. We have quite a bit to go through because we were gone for 2 weeks. And I'm excited. Excuse me. Bridgerton, yeah. He's also in Jurassic Park. But I guess I know him from Bridgerton. Who says hello, Fede? It's an imposter. I'm taking over Shark Stream today. Y'all like my Defender mug? It says Defender on it. How are you, Fede? Happy Sunday? Saturday. Jeez, I'm sorry. Saturday. I'm still in vacation mode. I'm also tired. My brain is fried. But happy Saturday. I got it right. All right, let's do this. Let's get through this. So usually I will order, and Nana, this is not a comment or feedback because I still really appreciate what you did. But I usually order things in ICs, so keycaps and then keyboards. And then I move to group buys, same order, keycaps and then keyboards. This is just a list, so we kind of go bounce back and forth, which is fine. Let me. Okay, I think that should be solid. And as you can tell, it's quite a bit of stuff. You know what I should do? Hold on. Can't forget my own here, right? Oh, I cannot edit this. Hold on. I need to... I can see my real name. It's just fine. It's fine. Just pretend you didn't see it. But how are you doing, Fede? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, we're just gonna go through this. I think I took out a lot of the items from this list. I think these are already gone through group. I really actually like Fair Isle. I'm not going to go through and review every single one. I think 2 in this list I want to go over, or at least 1. I'm not going to lie, I thought you'd filter these first. Nah. I pulled out Burgundy, at least. And I couldn't find the zooted group buy page. So I'm just going to go through this. But it's all good. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're fine. We've talked about KKB emoji. I'm good, bro. You need to change your name from Shark to Handsome Devil. No, I'm good. But thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Ferg. How are you? Welcome in. First time chat. I appreciate you. Silver Fox. I'll take it. I'm pretty gray, but I do like my gray hair, and the wife likes it too. So I'm not gonna die. So it's all good. So KKP emoji. And I said, don't like the desk mats. I think we've covered this to death, so I'm not gonna go over it. Chocolatier we've talked about. Sentinella we've talked about. I think I spoke about Combo Breaker. Is that gonna translate? No. Emoji, I love it and waiting. Did you join the group buy? I'm glad you like it. So, Combo Breaker. I was having a conversation. Facecam, hello Mango. Yeah, Facecam. It's not even face reveal though. I've shared a photo of my face before, so. But I think some people probably missed it. But no, I only have one camera. I do want to get another one so I can do a mix of face cam if people like seeing the face. But then I can also show my desk. But I figured for interest checks and group buys, desk is not particularly helpful. I don't know faces either, so it's okay. I hope you're doing well. You're not too busy with some guests coming over. I need to be focused. So Combo Breaker, I had a conversation with a few designers on this, and I'm so torn on liking Combo Breaker, but I do worry. I feel that it tried to ride the hype train of hyper beige by just putting some fun colors on beige, specifically mixing Combo Breaker, Mushu 2. Yeah, this Friday feels wrong. It doesn't feel right with you not streaming. It feels weird. And I don't. So it is ending in 2 days. In the most recent numbers, I don't know if it'll reach MOQ, which is, I mean, it's sad for the designer. I don't think I want anyone to really run a set and not meet MOQ. But to me, I think the theme doesn't quite hit the mark in terms of beige and arcade, other than two being somewhat nostalgic items. So I did not join this. I love Windbreaker to death. It's a beautiful set, but I'm not quite sure about its colors on beige. I do think the Windbreaker colors can work on some other colors, but for me, this is sort of a bit of a miss, in my opinion. This, I think I talked about. Bauer 65. Did I talk about it? Purchase link? That seems... Not fading this one either. Yeah. Huh? Group buy closed. I think it closed yesterday or today. Huh? They need to fix this. So, Bauer 65. $400 for the 65% Bauer. That does it say what description does it have a weight? So it is aluminum. I don't know. It doesn't have a weight, I think. It's just, to me, I think this is pretty expensive for what it is. It's just Alu. Yeah. I think it's just too expensive. $395, I think, for, I guess, just the teal. Why is the teal that much more expensive? I guess because it's PC top. Why the is a PC top more expensive? Anywho, I think it's overpriced for 65. I think there's a lot more value you can get for that price. This is Yara money. It is. And again, that might not appeal to certain people, but I think just pure for what you get, it's sort of hard to justify this price, in my opinion. And this might be a theme with OmniType's pricing today, because we will be talking about something else soon. PC is softer material and harder to machine without damage than metal. I don't know if that still justifies the price, though. I think it's sort of my concern. But I understand, yeah. Seems very pricey, especially assuming they made a good number of them. Also, if you fuck up the metal, you can still coat it instead of ano. You can't unfuck PC. No, you can't. And depending how much you damage it, you can't unfuck metal either. Well, no, you can. Add more metal. But anywho, I think for what it is, I think it's just a bit on the pricey side. I think there are other 65s out there that I think for less money or similar price you can kind of get more. I like the Power Lite. Even the Power Lite is a bit on the pricier side, especially the IRL, the one that we built on Tuesday. So I think for me, this, at least the Power 65 is a skip. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth the price. Okay, let's just continue with the pricing issues. Oh, you're not trying to justify. It definitely feels overpriced for flat plate bottom, which you have no way. Yeah, it's for the price. There's nothing exciting about it. And I think, like I said, there are cheaper boards that I think looks a bit better. You know, that nice color. But anywho, as I wait. So the price is hard, especially in today's world. GMK Burgundy. So there's been a lot of discussion on the price for this one as well. As I mentioned, this might be a theme with OmniType, at least for now. This is not the first time I think GMK sets have gone to about $180. I think if you look at a lot of the novel key pages for group buys, they do show the two prices, right? They show the group buy price, and then they show what it might cost when it's in stock. So any extras you buy later on. I generally do like the incentive for group buys to be cheaper than in-stock pricing, right? You reward people who are happy to kind of put down their money up front to get it later. I think it's good. I'm happy with it. I think it's great. Daddy Shark Cam, hello Jay, how are you? Welcome in, happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Did you get your Game Boy up and running? I couldn't say it with your stream, apologies, but I hope you got up and running. You don't have to call me Daddy, you just call me Shark. It's fine. And so I think the incentive for group buys being cheaper is great. I don't know what sort of justification there is for in-stock GMK keycaps being $185 for a kitting that arguably is fine. It will, support quite a few layouts. not somewhat 40 support. Justification is making money is nice. Okay, here's the thing, Nana. And I was talking to the wife about this morning. What is this, like an R4, R5 at this point? I also don't understand what makes 85. Yeah, so this is, I don't know if they say what round it is. I think it's round 4. No previous owner bought the D-pad with the micro solder, which I despise. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is a delicate subject because I don't want to piss off OmniType specifically. Yeah, so companies need to make money. Companies need to be able to buy items at the cost and sell it at a higher cost so they can make money. Otherwise, who the hell would run a business? I think in today's economy, it's and especially in the keyboard community, running on razor thin margins for items you don't sell thousands and thousands of is tough. So I'm okay with folks charging a bit more money. I don't know if I necessarily agree that $185 for this kit is necessarily the right decision or is worth it. What's worth it is up to the person. I spent $185 on GMK Abstract. It did include a lot more keys. But my biggest issue is OmniType's response to the questions, why is this so expensive? And that they, rather than just being transparent and that they need to make money to run a business, and like they don't need to go into depth in terms of their costs, but just say like, we sell a certain thing, having an item in stock can be expensive. They pretty much sold out, so it's not like this is just sitting on the shelf. Instead, they sort of just blamed people for complaining that they don't like to wait for group buys, and then they complain about things being too expensive in stock items. So that, to me, I'm not particularly fond of that sort of response. Sorry, someone just... Oh. So, yeah, for me, this set is not worth $185 just because it's not something I'm particularly interested in. It might be to some, but it is expensive. My issue is a combination of pricing and artificial scarcity. So, yeah, I mean, it's that's why I like group buys, because it is unlimited for the most part, for at least for a lot of keycaps. I don't really know if it is artificial, at least for extras, because there's a risk for vendors to buy extras because they don't know how well it'll sell after the fact. And so they only buy a certain amount. So technically it is scarce, but I don't think this really applies to this. For example, I don't know how many they bought or how many were manufactured. So regardless, it is expensive for kind of what you get. Again, the actual support for the kit is fine. It could be a little bit better to better support at least 40s if you're paying $185. And I don't quite understand why Burgundy has Hangul Alpha kit. I don't understand the connection. So, yeah. We like wine. I'm not interested in this set, so... But it is already out of stock, so it's, I guess, sort of a moot point. But it's too expensive. I don't like that they force space bars that 95% people won't use. And use to justify the cost. Times are tougher for many, and I guess tariffs and other political climate things but it's definitely a little tough when R1 has 144, R2 is 165, and R3 was 130. Burgundy on white, yeah. Spacebars. Yeah, no, I think I don't disagree. I think there's kind of arguments both ways in terms of splitting it off into its own kit. So, yeah. There's inherently going to be keys you don't use. But I think having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more space bars definitely should not drive up the cost to $185, in my opinion. So, I shouldn't have closed that page. So even if this wasn't stock, it would have been a skip for me. It's just not worth it. And it's not a set I'm particularly interested in. Let's see, is there anything else in here that I think is worth going over? Zooted. So I couldn't find the Group I page for Zooted. I think this is weed related. It only ran on 420 for one day. Well, good for them. A day or two extra, got it. I don't love it. It's not a green that I like. And that's a very subjective feedback. Could we... TMK Zooted. Oop. What's this? Was this it? Can I do R2? Okay. Okay, so $160. If this was the kidding. So I'm not a huge fan of the colors, or I don't want smoke. Yeah, I think this is one I have. Cool, we're good. I think for the kitting for 160 is good. You have plenty of space bars. You have is that, you get 6U? Yeah, you get 6U. Kitting's good. You got 40 support, which is great. See, and this is $160. So explain to me the pricing for Burgundy. It is a small batch too, and it ran for 2 days. Well, 3 days, however long it did. So I think for pricing, this is probably worth it more compared to Burgundy. But I think sort of the theme and the colors, I would say it does remind me of Melon Cream. Melon Cream being slightly different. I want this set. Did you join the group buy? Oh, Nana, you bought it? Very nice. Well, I bought R1 for $90. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Did the person that sold R1 to you buy R2? I do need to figure out a keycap set for the Kohaku because it's green. It won't be this. But again, I think so. Kitting is pretty solid for the price. I don't know why I don't love this green. It's too muted to be nice and bright, and it's too light to be a nice dark green. It's kind of this sort of in the middle color. I guess because I'm a pothead, I don't especially love it. I got this because I'm a pothead. I don't especially love it. Got it. Want to see it on the Purple Neo? If you use accent, it could be good. I think trying to imagine what green would look like on the Neo. The green's hard to match to a board. It would be tough. I think you can probably match it just to kind of like a beige or gray whiteboard. I think should be good. But I think it would be tough. I do like the darker mods of the alphas though. Yes. Yeah, I think having darker mods. I don't know why the accents are purple, but I like it. Don't know if it quite goes together. I like the color of the purple, but less so the green. But yeah, Nana, when you get it, take some photos. I'm actually kind of curious. Ishtar. Okay. Ishtar is doing really well. In terms of its group buy. I'm going to open up the group buy thread because I think it got an update today. Good weed is green with shades of purple. See, I don't know that shit, but that's great to know. Thank you. Google purple haze off screen. See why the... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to do that on stream. Oh, okay. See, I don't know. Okay, so I think Dvorkos, yeah, so it's doing really well. So 559. I don't know why MOQ was 500. Doesn't really matter. Maybe put you on Oak. Shut up. Hello, Alquan. How are you? When is this ending? Is this ended already? May 10th. I think this is a buy. I think I adore the base kit for a few reasons. Hello Shark, hello everyone. Not sure if it's just me, but I see your face cam being a little behind the audio. Is it a little behind the audio? Just pretend my voice I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Can I? Let me see. Properties. Oh, I broke it. Nope. Okay. Just deal with it, Conan. Sorry if it's not great. I bought every kit fetch car. I am most likely going to join the base kit for a few reasons. One, I actually really like the colors. I don't like the novelties. The feet, I don't understand. I don't like it. But the theming it really kind of reminds me of Mudbeam, which I adore. And I think the kitting, I don't know what the price is for the base kit, 125. It's fine. And I think the color's really nice. I just don't care for the novelties. This is probably a last day buy for me, just the base. Yeah. You have till May 10th. This rerun is very well timed with the new season. I'm surprised. Got you. It's based on anime. Yep. I've not watched the anime though, I think. Shame the novelties are ass because they're priced really well. So novelties, $38. Pricing is good for what you get. I mean, excluding, I don't like the feet, but I don't necessarily care for some of the other ones. The feet are based off the scene. Yeah, no, I understand there's a connection between it and the show. I don't really care for it, to be fair. And you get the nice accented enter in the base, which I think is nice. And I think it doesn't need the alt alphas. So I think the base is really good. And then the colors are nice. So I have a few days to decide. 9 days. I was told. I think someone just wanted feet on keycap. I got knobs for the non-shine through. You know what? I'm kind of glad the shine through is in the base kit rather than pushed up, because I don't actually have I don't think any of my kits include shine through because I don't always want to buy the extra, like the extension kit. But yeah, I think this is at least for the base. I'm in for that, and I'm very happy it's doing really well. And it's quite crazy to see the base kit with the novelties, because the rates are usually a lot different. So this is great to see. I haven't watched far enough into the show to understand the feat. I'm 3 seasons and 3 movies deep. I get the bars since it's not stock GMK colors. True. These ones. How much is the spacebar kit? I think that might actually be $20. Yeah. So $145. I don't think that's too bad. I really think it's pretty good. Then you get a really good kitting. What colors do they use? I don't know if it states. Doesn't really matter. Ishtar. Some RLs. Is there something to understand besides people are gooners? You don't need to understand. The feet show up somewhere. So anyway, I'm kind of excited for Ishtar, and I'm excited for that it's doing well. Because there are quite a few. RL 105. So that is the alphas, I assume, right? And some of the space bars. Oh, I think I played with Light Ivory for something, but I don't remember what. That's a really nice color. Instigator, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a great page. I often I use that to go look at some colors for some mashups that I kind of play around with. The desk mat is nice too. Yeah, I'm very confident I'll probably join it for at least the base. I'll have to consider the space bars. King of the Sea. I'm just gonna open up Bull's page. $145 for the base kit. Okay, I thought this would have written in the front. I'm torn on this. I think it's a gorgeous set. I just don't know if I love it enough to join the group buy. GMK Laserlight. Is it similar, you think? It's a little different. I would say Laserlight's a bit more purple. If you buy both, and you're also going to draw a raffle of sorts. Be right back. Sounds good, Jay. And you I think for a novelty, if you buy both sets, then you can mix and match. Bull was talking about if the pink. Oopsie, that's not what I do. Copy immediate link. If the mutation alphas will go with the sovereign base mods. And so I sent him this render. We put it on the Kahoot group. Very nice. So I sent him this to see what the pink will look like with the blue. It's not bad. So I think, if you get both sets, you can definitely mix and match, but I think it's kind of nice. I think the blue with the white mods will look really good. I think he wasn't sure about the reverse. I think the novelties are pretty stunning. And I really hope Nintendo does not see this. Hopefully. I want to say hopefully it's far enough. The reverse is awful. I don't think it's that bad. Hello, Mikey. I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind that I did this render. Bull is curious. I don't think it's that bad. I actually don't hate it. I think the blue alphas with the wide mods, I think is stunning. This, I think it probably really depends on your keyboard color. But I don't think it's too bad. I know it's your set, so you cannot like it, but I don't think it's too bad. Yeah, I think I'm torn on, I don't know if I want to buy both sets. I'm kind of torn on Mutation and Sovereign, so I have some time to think about it. But yeah, the designers in chat, Mikey Digits in chat, this is his set. So I hope the group buy is doing well. And I'm glad I have some time to think about it. May is going to be a very expensive month. And as I mentioned, I think the novelties are incredible. Especially the ISO enter. I don't know if Niku, so I don't think he's in chat, but don't know actually how it's going. You should ping. I'm already broke from Japan. I joined my 2 Keep related group buys for the year already. Yeah, Mike, you should ask. You should poke him. I'm curious. My group I just started today for Grass Valley, and I already want to know how it's going, but I'm trying not to think about it. But it's fine. So yeah, I'm excited for you. And I'll probably do the Sovereign base. I think those colors are more for me. And probably the novelties. So I know at least one set sold in Europe. Waiting for Stratos. It'll happen. Grass Valley first. So this is a buy for me. I would recommend this one. I need someone to make a Digimon set. Mikey, can you get on that? Can you make a Digimon? Unless you just want to continue. I mean, I have 3 vendors and send me the numbers on the first day. Oh, nice. Hello, Nav. Happy Friday. Basecam. Oh, I think I'm using the wrong camera. No, I'm kidding. Yes. Enough of all the Pokemon. What's this only the second Pokemon set recently? I don't know if there's any others, to be honest with you. We have Spark, which I think is in a few weeks or months. And then this gorgeous set. More Pokemon, or should I do one Digimon set? That's up to you. Right? I don't know if you want to be Digimon, please. I think you should do both. You can also see, it'd be nice to have sort of a full set of some fun Pokemons. I think it'd be cool. So, but to be fair, I don't. King of the Land and King of the Skies is already done, almost. Got it. I don't know Pokemon well enough to really say what I would want. Obviously Pikachu's done with Spark. Sorry. I shouldn't say that. It's inspired by, right? Yeah, I have to go through and kind of see. But if King of the Seas don't, it'll meet MOQ. It will. I have faith. That's a really good set. Apex, isn't this AEPX60? Is there... Bro thinks Pocket Monsters set one. I know, right? Stop being so fucking humble. Upside Down's later this year, right? Yeah. Okay, so Apex. I keep wanting to pronounce this Apex because there's a Ian here. Do they have a bit more of a breakdown? They do. Okay, so this is a 60%. Let's just pick some basic stuff here. What did you see? Solder. No foam kit. Let's do Alu. Okay, $320. Apex Legends. Exactly. So $320. Yeah. $320 for a Winkey PC copper solder Alu plate. 60%. Case design. Apex 60 embodies the beauty of organic fluid design. With its graceful curves, seamless transitions, and the chassis feels as cohesive and timeless as an artifact weathered by time. Okay. Every detail reinforces a central theme. From the sophisticated dual waistline to the sides, on the sides of the intricate mountain-inspired relief on the... I do like the backplate. To further elevate this design, we have incorporated a stone-washed finish and translucent PC top case, perfectly harmonizing the overall aesthetic. I would say I'm liking this a lot with the kind of, I'm assuming aluminum bottom case, and then the sort of PC top like frame. I don't know why I'm just a sucker for this. I think it's actually really nice. No real stepped internals. I'm curious how that works with sound. But I really like the back. And the back's actually super pretty. Colors are nice. I don't think that's too bad. The beige. I like the angles and the colors. Yeah. I actually really like the sort of minty greenish color. The light green. I don't actually know what color that is. What is it called? Pine green, I guess? Or wash celadon. It's nice, but doesn't move me. I think it's pretty. And I do like that. Do they have an example of... What's this? None of the examples show Winkeyless. Alex reviewed it. You can see it IRL. Yeah, I did not catch this stream, but I do know he reviewed it. I only have money for the Yara now, hoping that review goes nicely. When's Alex looking at the Yara? Do you know? I think this is... You know what? I like it. I think for 320 with the copper weight, I don't think it's too bad. So it's a gasket mount. Top and bottom case feature precision machine slots for long silicone gaskets. This creates a primary dampening layer, and then corner silicone beans. Dedicated silicone beans are fitted onto the corners of the plate. When assembled, these beans are securely clamped between the case halves, providing a point-to-point suspension. Yeah, there's Winkeyless. Okay, so support. No. So split backspace, split right shift, and obviously all the Winkeyless HHKP. So not a whole lot of support, even on Winkey. This is a random ass question, but does anyone know who has had a decent amount of experience with switch films know if there's a difference between PC and silicone films? Kim Jong, oh, almost spilled my water. Holy shit. I too would like to know. He won't post next week's schedule till Sunday. I would imagine next week though, since Group Buy started today. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping for next week. I'm very curious. I probably won't join the Yada group buy. Eyeing a few other things. But I'm super curious to see how the review goes. No, I don't mind this. I think for 320, you get a beautiful case back. I love the sort of mountain design. I think do they have, I think this, and has Gorp on it. I adore this. I think this is really nice. I don't think I would do HHKB. It's not, I think I would do wind keyless personally. But I really like this color. I wish I had more photos of the wind. Ah, there we go. Do they have it in the color they're like? No. Okay, that's fine. Copper weight's nice. Yeah, if anyone can answer Kim Jong-woo's question in chat, I'm also kind of curious. I'm assuming it will have some effect on the sound. So you get a ton of colors. You can do solder, hot swap, or EC. Yeah, 320 is not bad. Thank you, Nana. I don't know what that links to, but thank you. GMK Splash. That ran a while ago, right? I think Blot I've talked about. And these are some old sets. I am super excited for Michelin Rebirth. I bought the cherry version. I adored the MTNU. But I wanted the Sentinel molds. So I stuck with cherry for Michelin Rebirth. Matter 65. There's so many 65s. I say this as I just built a 65 yesterday. 65% keyboard with PC case with a solid copper brass weight as a middle piece. Matter looks pretty interesting to me. I'm liking the combination of materials. Interior furniture designer, driven by fascinating beauty, discovered mechanical. Yep. Okay. Did you watch the video? Let me pause my music. That is pretty. Video's a bit much for me. It's artistic. It's very pretty. I agree with you, Kim Jong, in terms of mixed materials. I think I'm loving the fact that we're seeing more PC with kind of more like aluminum bottoms or copper, something like this, because I don't know. I think it's nice. I think it sort of gives the keyboard a very different feel and different life. And it's just pretty. I think I love PC keyboards in terms of being able to kind of see some of the internals. So, for example, maybe not the best example, but right? You can kind of see some of the internal components. But the downside is sound and kind of the feel and weight of the board. I think I would say, I mean, this it sounds stocky, so it can be nice. But oftentimes it can feel a bit on the cheaper side. So being able to kind of marry the niceness of being able to see some of the internals with kind of the sound and quality and feel that you get from sort of metals, I think it's nice. I think this is really pretty. I don't know if I really want another 65. But I think the idea of this, I think it's actually pretty solid. Did they have, okay, so PCB support. So split backspace and stepped tab for the Win keyless. And then pretty decent support for the Win key solder. So you get ISO, split backspace, split left shift, stepped caps, and then the hot swap. Only some bottom bar and then stepped. So not the biggest hot swap support, which is fine. I would like to see more, at least for like if similar-ish support to the solder, I think would be nice. Let's see. So PC Alu 7 degrees, pretty good. Yeah. See, weight fully built approximately is 1.9. So that's the weight of the Neo 65 Core Plus, which was what we weighted yesterday, 1.8. That's sort of nice to see. I just don't really want another 65. And that's more of a personal thing. But I think this is really nice. I like it. My music's back. Hello. Cool. Imagine showing typing tests with natural audio music. Yeah, when he started typing, you can hear some of it.
I am a shark. Isn't that neat?
Thank you for the
couldn't
follow,
name
Ollie.
something I
Really?
couldn't eat.
Willie, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the follow. Don't let Vic see this, but I think I'm starting to prefer 65 to TKL. Okay, I'm taking a screenshot of that. And I'm saving that for later use. Why are you preferring 65 over TKL? No, I'm curious. Yeah, I am quite interested. Don't give me that face. I'm liking the look of it, especially with the PC mixed materials. Do they have a rough timeline? So they have a prototype 4th round. I'll have to join the Discord. I don't know if they have a timeline. Last April 12th. So no real timeline for this yet. More desk space, easier, faster rebuild, less switches needed. Yes, those are all pros for 65. I'm excited for this one. I do wish it was not. Again, and I'm kind of not sick of 65s, but I think I have enough for now that I'm not particularly interested in another at the moment. But I think this is looking pretty good. I'm excited for this one. GMK Quaderno. I hope I pronounced that correctly. 65 is good only if it has a blocker. Yeah. I don't know if I have a... I mean, my Tofu doesn't have a blocker. And I adore my Tofu. But I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 4... I have 5 65s. It's too many. I think I'm good. Alright, GMK Quaderno, a playful retro-inspired set paying homage to the Olivetti Quaderno terminal. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, they got it. Let's see. This is 151 for Grand Base Kit. Ooh, I actually really like. I'm assuming that'd be UV print. I don't understand the control, but this is nice. Kitting's pretty decent. So we have some 40 support. You have 6U, decent space bars, ISO, numpad. Don't know how I feel about the yellow on kind of the silvery color. I understand it matches this. I think it's pretty nice actually. So you get Grand Base Kit TKL for 110. Yeah, pretty standard TKL base kit. Extensions. So for extensions, you get some window caps, set control, 2 3U space bars, which is nice. 110's good. 110's pretty good. 110's pretty good. Looks like they should have made MTNU to have more consistency in Legends. I think MTNU would have been pretty nice. The one thing that why they probably didn't do MTNU is because you cannot do UV/pad printing on MTNU. They don't support it yet. So you won't be able to do these Legends at the moment. So that could have been a reason. I think this would look good in MTNU. And then you'd have to just not do some of the extra set Legends, which I'm assuming there's a version that has it. Ish. Yeah, I guess it's coming from these up top. I don't know where the controls coming from. It's not a great photo, to be fair. Yeah, okay, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, so I'm assuming that's the reason why it's not MTNU. I think it would look nice in MTNU. Yeah, I think pricing's good, kitting's good, international, and it's in stock. Even the Grand Base, I think for 151, I think it's not too bad. I like it. I think it's cool. I think you like the theme. See on a keyboard. Do they have it on? No. Yeah, nice. This looks a lot darker than that. And I'm assuming these are photos or are these renders? Why does it look different? Right? It's darker. This is definitely darker. Hello, Mikey. Welcome in. Happy Friday. How are you? OMG face cam. I know. Those are marker chump photos. So there are photos. Okay. So these are... So the renders are a tad incorrect then. Or these are not... Either way, I wish that would match. Mikeyception. I'm running out of water. This is history. Nah, I'm gonna delete the VOD and nobody will know that this happened. So okay, now I can retire and give channels to no, it's fine. Disappear forever. No, you're fine. Mikey, do you know which is more accurate? The photos or the render? Do you know? Because they're quite... Like this I really like. I like that it's on the darker side. Do they say? I don't know. Mikey, I would not assume that. Renders are more likely to be wrong. But I wouldn't say always. Can we go to... Hold on, let me see. Is it on here? It is not on here. Okay. Yeah, if I knew the RL or Pantone, but they don't mention what it is, unfortunately. So either way, I think if it's closer to the photos, I like it. I like it a lot more compared to the renders. But in terms of kitting and pricing, I think it's pretty good. But I just stopped trusting renders of keyboards now. How do you decide on the group buy then? Just to poke at that a little bit. DCS Green Ghoul. I don't want to sign in. Can I see this? Is this gonna work? Here, it doesn't show the colors either. I don't know why some people don't show colors. Okay, I will admit though, with Ramu Fan, my very first set, I too was a bit shy in showing my colors, but now I don't give a shit. I don't really care. The only reason is, like, many times before, I've experienced the color of the board not matching the render. To be fair, and Mikey would know this, I think there are a few things. You're matching, obviously, physical colors to a digital color. There's gonna be a slight difference. Then you also have your specific monitor. Then you also have the way Blender or any 3D application kind of manages your color, and then your lighting setup, and how you kind of do any sort of color correction or editing after the render to try and get it as close as possible. Equipment is a big factor. Special monitors for designers are $1,000. Yep, it's expensive. And so I think for me, I do try and get any renders that I may work on as close as possible, but it's never going to be 100%. And that's also why it's important to, I think, for people to kind of at least share what color they're using, so people can, if they are unsure about the color, they can look into it. Even cameras have their own color management and even take photos. Yeah, so that's why if you take photos of any images, you want to use a gray card to try and get as accurate of color as you can, because this is neutral gray, right? So when you take a photo with this next to it, you can kind of get as close to the color as you can. But, and I'll show you, so it's a nice touch if you share photos next to that Pantone. I agree. 100% agree. And I'll show you a very good example of a Pantone color. It's a digital version not matching. No, I removed it. So let me just get it. And this is, I guess, why a top-down camera would be nice. Let me get my camera so I can show you what I'm showing you. So this, I don't know how to show it so it actually focus. Right, so that's a nice brown. It's a very dark brown, right? But it's a nice brown. I think what you're seeing on Twitch should actually be pretty close. All right, so it's a nice brown. The Pantone hex code for this brown is closer to a more caramel. Hold on, let me here. Is that gonna focus? There you go. Right, so you can kind of see it. It's brown. Right, it's brown. But the hex code turns it more into a caramel color. So yeah, I think for the most part, for designers, you know, Mikey kind of hits it on the spot there. It's important to be able to show what colors you're using. And if you have any photos of samples, please try and use a like a neutral gray card, as I just mentioned, to try and color balance it. And even then, it's hard. So, for example, Melon Cream's colors, right? These ones. I don't necessarily want to focus. Doesn't really matter. But they're really difficult to portray over a monitor what it looks like in person. Even when I color balance it after taking a photo, it doesn't look the same. So, anywho, that was a bit of a tangent. DCS Green Ghoul. It's too expensive for what it is. I think they went with too low an MOQ. And I don't know how well the sale went, but this was a really expensive kit. I think it was like $140. Yep, the problem here is monitor. You're looking at the customer, so it's better to show differences between other Color GMK sets. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, there you go, Mikey. You're right. I think that's sort of, if you have any samples or something to compare that's people might have in person, I think it'd be good. Like if you have something that's a slightly different beige or different kind of blue, show it against the stock colors, because people may have that and they can kind of tell. So it is hard. The life of getting colors correct is difficult. That's why I lean on designers like Shark to ask for the color. Yeah, I mean, I'm no longer shy of sharing the colors I'm using. So, and again, you can do a nice looking render, but the colors will be off too. So it's tough. For DCS Green Ghoul, I'm a huge DCS fan. I do think this, unfortunately, was just a tad too expensive. I forget what the price was. It was on, I think it was, I really do think it was $140. And that's sort of my biggest concern. They did not do MOQ based pricing, which again, you don't have to, but I think they aimed for too low of an MOQ. And I think that upped the price a bit too much for me. Don't need a color match if you only use white on black. That's true. You are not wrong. The theme and the idea, I really like it. I think I'm just a bit sad about the pricing for Green Ghoul. Yeah, $149. And then you gotta pay shipping on top of that too. It's too much. It's too much. PBT fans, cool kits. Oh, this is cute. Oh. It's like I dropped my monitor, my keyboard, and all the legends shifted over. It's really cute. I think I have slight OCD, so this might drive me insane. This used to be a PBT set. This is so it looks all aligned when you open up the This is true. If this was GMK, this would look aligned. I think it's cute. quite adorable. It would drive me insane. I hate it. Do I hate it? Maybe I hate it. No, I don't hate it. Oh god, what happened to my eye? Well, Nav, that's fine. He can hate something. Do I look weird without glasses now that you've seen me with? Nav? I do also hate it. I don't know if I hate it. I think the idea is really cute and the colors are fun. I wish they continued the theme with the mods and sort of the rest of the lettering. I don't know why it's just the alphas. Maybe that would be too much. But anywho, I think it's fun. I don't know what the price will be, but you have kind of your interesting base kit. What? Okay, so you'll have with text and icon mods. No, it's just 2 spacebars, which is fine. Thought I completely missed that spacebars. Naf says no fun allowed. No. This is my channel. You can allow some fun. I'm allowing fun. You can have it. See? Have fun. It literally says have fun. Yeah, I think it's cute. Oh, it would drive me insane, unfortunately. So I don't think this is me. This is a desk mat. That's kind of cute. Influencer to dictator. Not in my channel. Careful, you might lose your sword, Nav. Desk mat's cute. But I think I'd have to skip it. It would just drive me. No. I will buy this for a keyboard that I will literally only use when I'm drunk. How would you know? I can smell it. Someone's gonna play Baby Shark soon. They have enough points. The price somehow did go up. I think inflation got hit again. Gas prices, you know? Oh, dear Lord. Soon? No. You gotta say... Alcon, do you want original or remix? You gotta pick. Nav, this is technically your fault, if you think about it. No one was thinking about it. Original? Okay. Man, I'm gonna get my channel, like, shut down. I'm always thinking about it. It's cute, isn't it?
Grandma shark do 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 do. Grandma shark do 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 do. Grandma shark do 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 do. Grandma shark. Grandpa shark do 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 do.
It's cute.
Grandpa shark do 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 do. Grandpa shark do 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 do. Grandpa shark. Let's go hunt do 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 do. Let's
As a father of 2 sons, it's really my heart.
hunt do 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 do. Let's go hunt. Run away do 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 do. Run away do 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 do. Run away do 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 do. Run away.
Pokemon Go event for Magic Carp card.
Safe at last, do 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 do. Safe at last, do 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 do. Safe at last, do 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 do. Safe at last. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end, do do do
All right.
do do. It's the end.
There you go. Thank you for redeeming that. I appreciate you, I think. I heard the store is shut down right now because too many people went. Oh, that's not good. I get angry when they get to safety. Because I gotta run away. Because then it's the end. The end always gets me. You will be fine. Where were we? Kurokawa. Is this a yes? Why do I like this? I would eat a shark. Mikey, no. Because I survived from another baby shark. Do I like this? Do I like this? Maybe I like this. Kurokawa has such ugly colors. I love it. I mean, it is funky. Like the actual keycap set, right? It's pretty funky. But I think this is nice. You wouldn't have shark fin soup? No, I would not. You should not eat sharks, please. I'd like it if the mods had the same... Well, this is the keyboard, right? I'm assuming this is just the keyboard. You don't get the set with it, I think. Conan, sorry, I also don't necessarily disagree with you. I like the different colors. I don't know if I would have had... It's a pre-built, so you get both? There's not much information on this. Let me see. Ugh, it's gonna send us to X. This is not helpful. What's this? It's 52 minutes. What the hell do you talk about? Yeah, it's a build stream. Oh, okay. It's kind of cute. They don't have a price yet. Do we know how much it's going to cost? The inside is nice. I'm not mad at it. Well, I don't want you to be mad at anything. And I like the rabbits? The Kurokawa characters. The Anno Pastel Metallic Pink is sexy. I'd rock that on the outside of the board. I assume it'd be 500. Well, how much is a standard tofu TKL? I don't remember the price. Oh, that's so nice. You can't hate this, I think. The back, I think, could have been more exciting. Or the bottom, sorry. But you don't see it, so it doesn't really matter. Tofu decal is 250, so why would this be 500? Just because it's a special edition? I feel like the major problem with this board is it's going to be weird if you have any other... I think you would need something probably pretty colorful. You might work with something other than Kurokawa. What did they build it with? Did they build it? No, they just built... No, they didn't build it. Combo breaker could work. I use GMK Laminator. Yep. Yeah, I think if you can kind of match any of the colors, it's not so much the color of the branding. I mean, that doesn't really matter, I think, does it? It's just 3 bunnies in the front. I get what you're saying. I don't know if it's... For me, I don't think it's too much of an issue. Year of the Horse is 370. So, again, Mikey, I'm just kind of curious why you thought it would be... So I'm assuming because it's also a special edition plus GMK price. I can see that. So, okay. So they didn't build it. That's fine. I wish there was a bit more information. But I guess it's just a tofu TKL, right? So whatever the tofu TKL supports in terms of PCB layout and its features, that's just this. So if you like the tofu TKL and you like this color, seems like a win. I like it. Again, I think the bottom could be a little boring, but I kind of like the front. I mean, I like the tofu tikka overall, to be fair. Okay. We'll see what the price is. Hopefully not 500. GMK blanks. Tofu tikka design is nice. It is nice. It's a wedge. It's pretty simple, just like the tofu. But it's nice. It works. Pretty straightforward. No legends, no letters, no fonts. Just colored blank keycaps. KBD Fans is dropping the full-size tofu tinted Alice, and I will do things that are illegal in 37 states to learn more. Try not to. Try not to. Got tools. There's not tools. They have the Tofu LL, right? I think that's their full size. And then the pad. The pad's kind of cute. It's supposed to complement the what? The 65, I think? With the TKL? Or both? This would be interesting to hear the sound of it was a single shot. Oh, the blanks? Would it be much of a difference? Would it be thinner? Similar to DCS? That is assuming if it is thinner. Because it doesn't have a double shot. It's possible. I know some people like blank keycaps. I don't, so I don't necessarily care for this set. But yeah, I think if it is single shot and it does mean a thinner keycap, yeah, I could. The sound would be quite different. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't have much of an opinion on this. People like their blanks. I don't particularly know why people love their blanks as much as they do. I think there was a discussion in Matteo's channel for blank MTNU set. So I remember putting this idea back when Control existed. They told me, you know, Mikey, I think it's all about timing, not so much the idea. Now, there are probably some people throwing trash at MC, but I think a lot of this is probably timing. So how about this? You do it with MTNU next, and we'll see if you get some more trash thrown at you. But I don't get why people sounds like a you problem. It's not very nice. This is a good idea. It's an idea, and again, it's me. I don't. Can someone explain? Okay, maybe this is going to be a stupid question, and I'm going to ask it. Why do people want blank keycaps, or at least a whole? Let me rephrase. I understand the use for some blank keycaps so that depending on your layout, you can complete it with blank keycaps, so you can have custom keys that may not necessarily have a legend for it. But why would you have a full blank? It's just clean. That's it. So it's just purely aesthetic. That's why people like it and want it. Which is fine. I'm not judging. I'm just curious. Like side legends. That's true. And for some, why people probably like ASCII and Hangul and Hiragana and Katakana sub-legends. It's all aesthetic. Okay. That's fair. I don't know if there was some, I don't know, a technical reason for it. As I mentioned earlier, being able to just use whatever keys you want. There are people like the minimal aesthetic on the keyboard. If you don't care about the legends, it is nice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, cool. If this is what people want, Mikey, maybe it is timing. Or if you want to throw some trash at MC, go ahead, because you have to deal with some of it. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. I don't necessarily, might appeal more to ortho users too. Again, I understand being able to kind of use whatever keycap for different functions because it doesn't have a legend. I think for me it's just sort of, and it's personal. No, not you, Mikey, other Mikey. Please design this for MTNU. We need more sets with some bold colors. Okay, Mikey types. I will call you Yikey, and then Mikey digit. I'll just call you Mikey. But cool. Again, if people want a full blank keycap set, no, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I think it's just timing, Mikey. So, but we'll see if we'll see what happens with this. Where are we? DS60. What's this? Yeah, 100% timing. Yeah. That's sort of how I feel about DCS Grass Valley. I think my timing for it, given some of the recent love for DCS, helps a lot. Okay, so this is the DS60. So 60% supports Win keyless, Win key, 7U HHKB and 6U HHKB. That's pretty nice. 1.2 kilograms. Top mount and gummy O-ring. Huh. So PCB, black FR4, thickness 1.6. J is TVA unified daughter board, and V is supported, but get both solder and hot swap. Compatibility's decent. You get ISO support in solder. The rest is the same between hot swap. Price? Do I have a price? No price yet. Okay. Ooh, solar. I'm assuming this is to match DCS Solar Green. Green anodized top and bottom case, copper outer weight and accent. Midnight plum. I'm liking that sort of, this accent. It's actually kind of nice. Do they have any renders? And then pink dusk. Pink anodized top and bottom case, sand blasted stainless steel outer weight and accent. Okay, what do we think? I think the sort of top design, it reminds me of a book that's open. Internals looks quite interesting. I don't know if that's just a render or not. But I love this little accent piece. This is funky. I like it. It is funky. Am I wrong? This looks like a book at the top. An open book. Why Dia though? So Bull and Delta and a few more. Kit, you get top case, bottom case, weights, accent, plate, PCB daughter board, and screws. I'm looking forward to Dia. Really like my other board. Alicia was also designed by Patty. Horns, Devil. I'm gonna go with book, but it's probably it could probably be horns. I like it. I'm curious what the final price will be. But while we're here, the thing I'm eyeing is the Juno 60 in mint green when keyless. Anywho, DS60. I'm interested or curious. I think the color I like the most is probably the solar. But I do like the Midnight Plum. I think it's kind of nice too. I think it was for the designer's sister, Lydia. Oh, got it. Hello, use chopstick. So let's go with the book then. Anna Horn's Devil Nana. Okay. If it's for a sister. Unless the sister, like, I don't know. Maybe we can ask Patty. See what the inspiration was for that. But I like it. I'm enjoying seeing board sort of extend kind of design elements similar to this and not just kind of cut off the back. And the support for the PCB, I think is pretty solid. Materials seem good. I'm very curious what the price will be. So we'll keep an eye out on this. Dia is also Greek for across or exchange, a dialogue. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of curious. Maybe I'll ping Patty. I'm very curious what the inspiration was for this back part. It'd be great if it is a book. I think I spoke about this one, didn't I? Nana? Neoweiss? So this is in group buy till... When's this ending? Doesn't say. Definitely also a book. Okay, this doesn't have an end date. But it started on the 17th. All Alice boards are books. I did watch Marsha, 8-Pair Keyboards, build this. I'm not an Alice board user, nor have I actually ever used an Alice board. So I really don't have much experience talking about and reviewing these. In the top. May 17th. Thank you, Nana. So it ends in about 16 days. So it's a month-long group buy. 465. Is that typical for... How's that price for an Alice board? I'm gonna apologize. I do not have a whole lot of experience with Alice boards. This is for the girls who wore cat ear headbands in high school and grew up and got into keyboards. What about... I mean, anyone can like cats. It's a cute board though. I think I love the nose with the tail on the back, and obviously that's a butthole. But I don't know about this. I know it's whiskers on each side, but I don't know what this thing is for. A little heart and a squiggly. I know nothing about Alice besides the boomerang probably being a better buy than this. And this does this go up in the middle? A little bit, maybe? It's hard to tell from the photos. I think hard is just aesthetic. Tinted Alice is good. Is this tinted? It's hard to tell from the photos. I assume so based on this. That it is tinted. No? Okay. I will be buying the lilac one, just waiting for another week to pull the trigger. Which one's lilac? Oh, that is nice. Captain, do you use a lot of Alice boards? Yeah, maybe it is flat. I think you're right. Better. Is the boomerang even considered an Alice? I don't know. Maybe someone in chat can answer that question. Usually a line in the middle tinted. Yeah. I don't think it's tinted. I have a fair number of Alice boards. Awesome. Yeah, I apologize. I don't have a lot of experience with Atlas boards. Like I said, I've never used any of them. I probably should give it a shot. But will you say the price is pretty good for an Atlas board? $465? I know nothing about Atlas board. Yep, I don't know. I don't know much. I have Neo Ergo and have dreams of a Type K. Got it. What does a Type K look like? Oh, is it? Ooh, 650. That's pricey. It seems fair to me. Not inexpensive, not overly expensive. Got it. Okay. Okay. Cool. I need more experience with Atlas boards. It's really hard for me to really talk about them, so I do apologize. All right, let's see. Do and 0.25. Oh, I think I saw this keyboard. All right, this is the keyboard. Doo-doo. I said it. Doo-doo. It is so funky. I actually really like it. I remember I've seen this in a few renders. And I saw, where did I see it? I saw another render of it at a different time. And I thought, like, what the heck am I even looking at? It is probably one of the strangest layouts I've ever seen. But I really like it. Is this the inspiration for it? Okay, let's see. So design update. For the adjustment of shading and parts, adjust the internal space and lamp effect logic according to actual appearance of lamp parts. Modify the thickness and assembly relationship of the front molding to prevent uneven stress release and warping of stainless steel parts. So there's two boards, right? So they have a do and a do. Is that these two? No. Yeah, what's the difference? Oh, it's just like a different layout for the bottom row. After completing the first proofing, the bottom shell and shape of the outlet side were reconstructed based on actual object and feedback from friends and players. Oh, it's quite a bit of change. Oh, I kind of like this. I don't know why. The more inset. This is not inset. Oh, interesting. Bottom shell in the second version of the sample, the space where the row lines of the subplate extend to the bottom shell is too limited. In order to avoid damage, the row line's internal space inside of the separation C port were adjusted to avoid damage. Oh, so they're just going. This is pretty awesome to see kind of these sorts of updates and kind of the reasonings why. So 6.5 degree typing angle. Okay, so this is the configuration for the hot swap. 7U and nice 8U spacebar, which I don't think I've ever used an 8U spacebar. And then so that's hot swap. And this is solder. Yep. So you get iso with solder. And the do is only solder. So no hot swap with the do. I actually kind of like it. This is a very strange kind of layout to use, but I think in terms of placement of some of the keys, it's close to what some of the keyboards. Huh. Kind of like it. What do we think? Silver is nice. I think the black you kind of lose. The black's not bad, but I think you kind of lose some of the details of the front. I don't love the brown. And this looks more beige than white. But I think I'm liking this one. Okay. And then they'll have gray and raw. Let's see. I really like this one. Pricing is pretty good too. What's the pricing? Did they have it here? I don't see pricing. What's the pricing? Nav. I agree. I really like it. I think I like the white. I'm going to call this beige, but this color, I think it's really nice. I do... don't know how I feel about the gold on top. 100% personal preference, but I can never get excited by these neo-retro designs. But Sarah on the page. What symbol do I need to look for? This is price of accessories is $378. Price list. All right, let's see. This is Chinese one, right? 1,950 to USD. That's 285, whatever this configuration is. That's not bad. Yeah, Kim Jong, I totally understand. I'm sort of a sucker for designs and kind of keyboards, kind of harking back to some retro keyboards and layouts. So I'm all for it. This is sort of, it currently is right up my alley. Especially in sort of this white. I think this is, I'm liking this. I do wish the sort of gold trim here could maybe be a different color. Maybe that could be in the configurator, but I like it. And is there a timeline? Delivery date. It's early May. Okay. Definitely keep an eye on it. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. We spoke about Ishtar. History of Violet. So History of Violet's pretty popular set in the SA format, which people loved. And even though Piper retired was supposed to retire, I think he retired for like a few months, 2 months, 3 months. There was some discussion from people that they wanted an MTN version of History of Violet. So he came out of retirement to run in IC, and I think the response has been really good so far. So I pretty much assume this is going to go. It's a good MT new set. Shame I don't have a board for this to go with. Is there a reason that MT new sets never seem to have sub-legends? So that's because there are a few reasons, Kim Jong. And I don't know if you saw, I don't think you saw some of the conversations that I've been having. So MTNU is fairly new-ish. And right now, as far as I know, the only sub-legends is Cadet. I'm trying to push for Hiragana and Katakana sub-legends. But there just haven't been a sort of set that has a different sub-legend for GMK to kind of go through making that. So that's why I'm kind of seeing if I can push for more sub-legends. That's the primary reason. For some reason in my mind, MTNU needs to be on a TKL or larger. It does look really good in TKL. I think I agree with you, Nana. I love MTNU. I think it's a wonderful profile. Right now I don't actually have. I have Classic Beige and Modern Dolce Light. Have you asked if the tooling can do ABS? I know the shrink rate is not the same, so it can't be done with the current tooling. I have not asked. It's not been top of mind. So I can ask if you want me to. Be curious, I can ask them. I don't know if they'll answer me, but I can definitely ask. But I'm trying to figure out a way to get more designers to pay attention to MTNU. It is unfortunate that the cost is a bit higher compared to CYL. But I think there's a lot of people that really like MTNU. And then I think you're one of them, right? Do you want more exciting colors? I think it was you. But anyway, I think I like History of Violets, especially with the kind of light alert row. I think it's very pretty. Kidding's good. I think Piper's always been really good with the colors. Sound is deeper, it's not as clacky. For BBT, yeah, I like MTNU a lot. The colors are just boring outside of Divine and Papaya. It is, yeah. I guess I'm partly responsible for my push with the sub-legends, just doing it for beige and white on black. But I'm hoping that having the sub-legends available, maybe more designers can pay attention. And we are getting Analog Dreams, and I'm afraid that I might do both Cherry and MTNU for that. So yeah, History of Violets, I'm pretty in. I do hope I can persuade to not do or have a non-cadet alpha. I know the original had. I don't love cadets personally. Okay, Rich. I know. Not Rich. Irresponsible. I think it's the appropriate answer. I'm just not a huge fan of cadet sub-legends personally. So I would love to see this rather with, or at least an alpha kit that doesn't have it. But I think the kitting colors are nice. So I'm don't care for the extras. And ran out of cream on alert row. I like the alert row. So it definitely the base. And I'm gonna ask him if he can do. And I'm curious if people have been asking for non-cadet legends. I'm gonna ask him. Key Kobo Cross Impact. Not Rich Irresponsible. That should be my username. Even with the other profile SA, I've only seen one set with sub-legends. For SA? SA has a bunch of sub-legends. I do also prefer sub-legends in my keycaps. Plain alphas look quite dull, empty. Yeah, I think an MTNU sort of, a few people want to just bring over Cherry Legends to MTNU, but I think MTNU can be its own thing. And I like sub-legends too, quite a bit. I agree with you. So I think this is inspired by Neon Genesis Evangelion, specifically the moon. Emerges as quiet apocalyptic tension. Ah, here's that keyboard. Interesting. So it uses the kind of marbling effect on the modifiers, which I think is kind of cool. And I love that he shows that this can happen because you can't control how the marbling turns out. Why are the alphas looking so funky? Is it kind of a transparent layer on top of the white? I don't like the alphas. I think a translucent double shot. I like the colors. I don't love the look of the alphas. It looks and feels kind of fuzzy. Or I don't know. Don't know what it is about it I don't like. I think it just looks fuzzy. I dig in a person, but it's better when it's a light on dark background. Do you have oh, I see what you mean. Like the transparent layers on top of something darker. Yeah, so I mean like unmanned playground. Similar, but I think this just looks strange to me. I don't know what it is I don't like about it. It looks smoky. It looks like a Moki keycap. I think it's a bit strange. But let's get out of the world of subjectivity. Let's look at the kitting. So it looks like your typical TKL kitting. You only get 2 space bars, scooped bars. You get ISO. No real 40 support, which is fine. Extensions. You have stepped and window keys. Numpad. A whole ton of novelties. %60%. Okay. Separate 40s kit. That's good. It's good to see. Your ISO, which is good. Clear alert. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't get how it's Neon Genesis set. But that's just me, especially when the banner they use doesn't color match at all. I think it has to do with the... Well, there's no red, so ignore this first image. But I think it's kind of supposed to be the glowy kind of milkiness of the moon, right? So the dark patches in the light. I think. Nav, I really love this set. I think the colors are good. I don't love the effect of the alphas personally. But maybe it is better in person. I think the marbling on the mods are kind of nice. I just don't like the alphas. I don't know. It's Dolch-ish, but with milky alphas. Yeah. Well, nice little dust mat. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. Don't care for the novelties. I mean, the kitting is fine. I find the colors. I'm going to start setting up stream. Thanks for the stream and face cam. You're welcome, Mikey. Good luck with your stream. If it were me just personally, I would have gone with darker gray with red alphas, Alpha Legends. Yeah. I mean, there's quite a few. Like, listen, sure, the colors aren't particularly exciting. I think they're fine. I think they're nice. I don't love the effect on the alphas. So, I don't know. I'm a huge Neon Genesis fan. But the connection, like if I just saw this, I don't know if I would necessarily make that connection. NG might just have the most themed sets in the hobby though. So it's 10. I do think, what was the... There was what's it, Ava something or other GMK set that actually looked quite nice. They used to be on drop, I think. Maybe I'm misremembering. But those are nice. It was nice and bright. I think it was purple. Mecha 01? Yeah. I think that might be the one I'm thinking of. Are we getting an SA set? Well, that's exciting. SA is underappreciated and unloved. It should be loved more. Should be appreciated more. I just wish it wasn't so expensive. So let's see. Passionate about essay profile. Scriptures in years. I'm thinking over a long time. Decided to design a set myself. So did 5 sets, ran an IC in China, and after everyone voted, we settled on the marine animal theme. 2 colors, barbecue blue and WFK white. And it's cap 7. Okay, let's see. I want to use SA on a build so bad, but I just can't get over how wonk the height looks. I've only had one board where the PCB is mounted low enough that it looked baller. I love SA. I think a lot of boards, I agree with you. I think the keycap would be a tad too high just because of, I don't think people necessarily consider that. But I adore SA. I want to see more of it. Kitting is rather strange. So I guess you buy the TKL kit and then decide which alpha you want. I'm okay with that. I'm not forced to buy an alpha if I want the other one. These are very interesting renders. They almost look like photos. Okay, so with the TKL, I think you kind of get your basic... What's this? Ah, see, that's pretty. I like it. That's gorgeous. I'm hoping SA makes a bit of a comeback this year. Yeah, so interesting. Okay. The kitting seems reasonable. I do love the fact that they're kind of splitting out kind of just the modifier set and you buy the alpha color that you prefer. I would like some conviction, but apparently I think people liked both, so I think it's a good way to split it up. Numpad 40 support, which you have everything you need, and then novelty kit. It would be nice to see this accent color in base. R2D2, my shark, happy Friday. Happy Friday. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. God, I've been streaming for 2 hours. I think it would have been nice to see an accent kit in the mod TKL with the enter and escape, maybe this red. That would be my major feedback. But I think the colors are nice. I think the kitting, being able to sort of pick which alpha you want, is nice. Yeah. Order reached 7,500 MOQ below the final price. Yeah, I'm curious what the prices will be. I'm glad that Saber Keeps will be running it. Kenny from Saber is a good dude, so I'm excited about that. This is awesome. I'm glad to see SA. I want to see more SA. First time hearing of Saber Keeps. Saber Keeps is great. Huge fan of Saber Keeps. This is where I joined the after school group buy. Someone's grilling outside and I can smell it and it's making me hungry. Damn. And Kenny, the owner of Saber Keeps, really good dude. They're US based, so that's probably why you may have not heard of them. Yeah, this is cool. More SA, please. Yes, please. I mean, yes. Yes. We looked at Apex. $75. Is that a cat eating money? All right, let's look at this. Can I up the quality? I don't know what that does. Never mind. This is what the hobby's all about. Okay, this is... That bottom was incredible. China only? Oh, I see. That's sad. Rude. $600? What the hell are the switches? Is that a cat on there too? How did that... Okay, that's pretty cute. $280? Sounds okay. It's a bit, what, echoey inside the case? So it's gasket mount. How did the top... You just like pushed it in. Why am I crazy? Or am I... Was it just a recording? What if I slow it down? It's some resonance. Maybe it's resonance. I don't know what it is, but it's... Yeah, no, it sounds good. I don't have too big of a problem with the sound, but I think... Not as clean as I thought it would be. But that back weight, I mean, come on. It is cute. And that cat is definitely eating the money. I need Niku to get this for me from China. Kit is pretty cute, isn't it? You would do the beige. I think the beige looks best, especially the bottom weight with the kind of money, like dollar note. Do I like it? I think I like it. I don't know if I like it enough to go through the effort to get it. Credit where credit is due. They took this very specific theme and went balls. I know. This is what I want from people, is to just have fun. Have an idea and just go crazy with it. Like, this is it. Is this everyone's cup of tea? Definitely, probably not. It's cute. So 280. Is it hot swap? Price 1 2 USD. Yeah, 278, 280. It's a gaming port, but it matches my cat. You have a void. Is your cat just as batshit crazy? Voids are cute though. Black cats are adorable. Hey, you should offer extra cost engraving service where they will, if I can send them a photo of my cat to put on the back of this board, I'm in. I am in 100%. If I can get my specific cat on the back of this board, I'm in. Or I can just get a black cat and say it's mine. Yeah, I don't even give a shit what this doesn't support. It's great. It's adorable. And it's a really good price. I'm going to send this to my wife. I think she's going to love it. It's cute. It's really, really cute. Forza. Oh, hello, Chris. How are you? Face cam. I'm sorry. Sorry you have to deal with my face now. But good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Sorry I didn't reach out while we were in Japan. We just got a bit busy. Maybe we'll be back next year. But I hope you're doing well. You can only get this with the Chinese number, like phone number. Could you ask a vendor? I wonder if I can ask Typist Club. Do you want me to ask Typist Club for you? Oh, you good? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. We finally got over our jet lag. And sleeping a little better, except for last night. I had to get up early. Yeah, Japan's incredible. Deal with a lot of good food. This is our third time in Japan together. And Seoul was great. Really liked the coffee. I think it was a little bit less busy compared to hello Niku, how are you? Happy Friday. Or almost Saturday for some. But we had some really good food in Tokyo. It's delicious. But yeah, Nana, if you want me to reach out to Typist Club, maybe we can figure something out. So Forza Signature, I have a small regret not joining their TKL group buy. Small regret. That's okay. It's fine. It was expensive. So this is their rain. Nana just DM'd me asking. I see how it is, Nana. Fine. Go for it. It's okay. So this is, I think the designer for Forza was working on this a while ago and kind of started thinking about it again, so they're sharing it. And I've seen, but pretty much impossible joining Z-Frontier Group by without changing these number. Yeah. R2D to know where I am, Bay Area. I got the green one. If it ever deliver, we can chat. Yes, please. Where in the Bay are you? Just DM me. I don't want you to tell you. This is how the pricing is insane. It's expensive, right? Did they share rough pricing? I thought they did. Yeah, 700. Whoa. Okay, so full aluminum will be 700, and then you can get a titanium for $2,750. No. 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 Aluminum top with copper, brass, stainless steel bottom is 1,200 to 60. No. I don't like the design. I think it's fine. I think the sort of mixed aluminum and copper, I think it's pretty. I really like the back. I do think it makes the board... This angle is not pretty. Or at least this render. Something about this is not nice. I think some of the other angles do it a bit more justice. So I'm going to ignore that photo. They say the Nama pricing and went, hold my beer. Yeah, but that thing didn't even come with a watch. Came with a mechanism, but didn't come with a watch. I expect them having a vision going forward. Yeah, and again, I think some people will probably buy it. I think it has some really nice design elements. I think there are just a few angles, specifically from just like, I think this is very pretty. I think how the two materials meet and then kind of diverge again. I think it's nice. I think this angle is nice. This is really pretty. This is okay. This does not look great. Nama was a bad layout, bad design, and bad sound. I wasn't a huge fan of the Nama. And I think having a tourbillon watch mechanism and it not being a watch, I don't understand. This will probably sound pretty good. And I think the design is probably not for everyone. I think the board they went through Group I don't know, the name escaped me now, but that thing I think was absolutely gorgeous. And it sounded really good. But I don't know about, at least in front of it. Maybe once we see a prototype and they can kind of show it off from slightly better angles. But from this, I don't know if this is, I'm assuming this is a render. Yeah, the Hope. Yeah. The Hope, I think, was a gorgeous keyboard. And I have a small regret not getting it, but someone that lives close to me apparently is getting it, so I can play around with it. But yeah, it's for me. This I think is not for me, and I think it's too expensive, even for just aluminum and copper. I mean they're going for low MOQ again of 5 to 10, and that ups the price. But I don't know if that's the right call. I don't know. Maybe the next one will be cheaper. It was not. It was a lot more expensive. I got very close to pulling the trigger on the Hope. Pico board, round 1. 25 units at 500 for solder, 510 for hot swap. If they hit 70, it's 390. So this is a TKL gasket or O-ring and 9-degree typing degree. I don't get that pricing. Who's pricing? This? Or are you talking about the 4S? Yeah, I don't know. But it's a very low MOQ. But I don't know why it's that expensive. Look at renders. Someone's still grilling and it's making me hungry. Like the Lumen Proto costs $680. I don't know, Niku. It's a good question. I'm pretty curious. Okay. I know this is for some people. Maybe a bit more material, but 1600. It could be a bit more material. I don't know if they really talk about exactly what they're using or the weights, but yeah, I think it just seems overly expensive. I can't own this at 32. I mean, you could, but I wish it didn't have this in the front. Also, he said the curves are hard to see and see. Isn't that the same thing they mentioned for the Hope? Yeah, I think they should just do more units. I think the Hope sold pretty well, didn't it? Or at least it met their low MOQ. It's like when Hypercar managed to make a limited run of 10 cars, which is the same as their base, but with the new paint job, carbon door sale, and 10 more. Well, yeah, it was limited. It was what, 50, I think? And they did meet it. Kim Jong, it's more, I think a good, maybe a better example here is, maybe there's not a better example, but it is an example. So Lamborghini is owned by Volkswagen. And some of the parts, so I think it was like the little side lights, the little not an emergency light, but little like side lights that's required in the US. Let's say you break that light somehow. If you go to your Lamborghini dealership and you want that part itself will cost a few $100 to maybe $1,000. But if you look up the same part that Volkswagen makes that fits in that spot, it's magnitudes cheaper. So I think there's obviously some inflated cost because it's this sort of luxurious item. I don't know if that applies necessarily to Foraz's keyboard, and I'm not entirely sure. I think the Hope was their first keyboard, so I sort of understand wanting to keep MOQ low, but there's no reason, and I agree with you here, Nico, I don't think you have to limit it. So what I love, what Simon's doing for the CCRX is that depending where it meets, it gets a little bit cheaper. So I would have really loved to see Hope have kind of tiered pricing based on MOQ so that it motivates consumers to be like, hey, if more people buy this, then it gets cheaper. So I'm going to tell everyone about it. And that's why I'm really doing the same tier pricing with DCS Grass Valley. They did it with Solar Green and Olivetti. I think it's really good for consumers. I think it's really good for vendors as well. Like the rain people see 700 USD for full alloy, they just close and yeah. I think the Hope was sort of a good price where I don't think it scared people away. I would have loved to see some goals in MOQ to even lower that price because I think it's a really good incentive. I don't necessarily want store credit. I think store credit is fine. But at least have the price be lower. And that's why I like how Bolt does it. I'm more just seeing the price and the low MOQ, and it screams inflation value due to international scarcity and barrier to entry. I mean, that is an issue. Things are getting more expensive, but you're talking about jumping from like $600, $500 to $1,600. So I don't know if that's wholeheartedly, has to do with inflation. Maybe. I don't know how much metal they're using. Anywho, if they can take this off the front, I'd be more into it. I think the carrot is adorable. Actually, I really like the carrot. I don't like the waifu on the front. You can do either store credit, 100% refund of the difference with tiered group buy refund with Shopify fee loss. Yeah, that's why the store credit is done, because the vendor doesn't have to eat the cost of the fees. But that's also why Bold does it his way. You pay a little bit less up front, and then you get invoiced for the rest of it. But there's a bit more fees technically for transactions. But there are a few ways to do it. They added another character on the front. Did they? And I want more. So this starts at 500 for 25 MOQ and 390 for 70. Refunds will be processed. MOQ is 25. It will include white with silver, full half plate, pack of 98 and 68 O-rings. I wish it would show. Where's the PCP support? So you can do one keyless or one key. They have two now. Got it. Oh, and then what colors? Indigo is kind of cute. Does anyone know what this board references, by the way? Don't know. I don't mind it. Like the overall kind of... I love that it kind of comes up in the back here. I think it's kind of cute. And that looks to be quite a thick carrot. But if they can do without the carrot at the front, I'd be more into it, but that doesn't do it for me. 3.4 to 3.8 kilograms. That's quite heavy. But here's a decal. PBS Retro SMAG. Junior Mars is a good dude. Check DM on Discord. What the fuck? No. My stream's probably gonna get killed for that. It's not that bad. Current plate might separate the nav too. I'm not gonna show the bigger version of the art. I think the plate. I like everything else about it. But I can't do the two characters up front. So people said the carrot on the plate looks like feet. Really? Oh, I see. Oh. People need to seek help. Okay. It does look like feet. Okay, we're gonna move on. I'm all right, PBS. I have not used PBS profile. It's uniform, I think, right? Like it doesn't have any differences in the row height. I see it, I saw it. That's why I saw it first. It looks like people. I saw carrot just because of the weight, but now I see feet too. I don't mind uniform profile. I have the marshmallow profile from Asime, which I really like. And then I have some older sets that are also uniform that I really don't mind. So it's kind of nice, but I've not tried PBS at all. So I don't know if I can comment too much on the profile. Why am I hearing noises? If I get someone attacks me, call 911. What's the theme for this? Carries for iconic color palette of the retro series by referencing original vintage keycap samples for color tuning. We've captured the subtle natural oxidation that occurs over decades by weaving these traces of time. I think it's cute. Is this? Do they have like a? Oh. Fuck, that was risky. Why would that even show up? But I have a search for that in Google. It did not come up. Okay, whatever. We're gonna move on. No, no, fuck off. Please don't. It's fine. I like it. So $75, and this is Dicep, right? Yeah, PBT Dicep. Sent it to Mango, motherfucker. I'm never Googling anything on stream again. That was risky as fuck. I kind of like it. I love that some of the keys are a little bit lighter for some of the kind of I remember talking about this. Well, did I miss nothing? Feta. Reminder that this is a hot substream. That's true. I know. The look on your face after opening it. Shit. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Better nothing. You didn't miss anything. Nothing happened. Okay. So I like it. I think the general base for $75, it's actually pretty good. Again, I've not used PBS profiles. I can't really comment on that. I'm glad the alpha kit is the boring one, so that you get the fun sort of very colored in the base. So I think this is most likely a pickup for me. I have till, when does this end? 5/17. Okay, some time. VOD may be dead. I'm just gonna kill it. Just gonna delete the VOD. It was a unfortunate unfortunate DuckDuckGo search. I don't even know how it showed up. Man, I can't have it show up again. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So yeah. So it runs till the 17th. I think I really like the theme. And it is a TKL kit. So has anyone used PBS? Niku, have you used PBS profile? I think I kind of want to try it. I don't know what I would put this on. But I do like it. Not yet. I don't know how to pronounce this. Metanoia. I saw this a few days ago. I have a custom set in order from Yuzu. Oh, nice. Let me know how you like it. I'm actually very curious. They sent the wrong address. Never mind. Can you contact that person and ask them how they like it? Sorry, they sent the wrong address. That sucks. So this is a 60, 65, 60 with an XT column. 65. $65. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I like this so much. The Dolce color, the patina version smoking. Nana, I don't disagree with you. I don't like the colors of the patina. I don't know what it is. I think if it was somehow a patinaed version of this, I think it'd be really nice, because I think this is a really nice color. I don't care too much for the Alta Luna. I think I prefer this is too much for me. I don't know. It's just, I'm with you. I think this is just too much. I think the red, the way it's patinaed, I think is really nice. But I wish it would have been with the other colors. I really wish. Nikki, what are you sending me? Oh, is that what you... Oh, that's cute. Hold on. Interrupting. That's cute. Too bad you, you don't have it. Okay. Does it have PCBs? So... both solder and hot swap PCBs will have full compatibility shown above. See, that's nice. I love it when both solder and hot swap have the same layout support. So you get ISO, split backspace, split left shift, step caps, and 6U and 7U, 6.25. Shop did some weird shit with mattress. Are they at least sending you a new set to the right one? I hope so. Plate is universal. And the Dolce is $460. And the blue patina is $630. Even $460, that seems quite a bit. It is estimated. But what's this? Should I watch the video?
Hello.
Oh, it's KTEX. KTEX is a vendor. TR is great. We didn't need to see the whole build. Yep. I have my parents pick it up from the post office. It's been sent to my parents' city. Oh, I see. They inserted my old city and zip code. Oh, interesting. This is quite quiet, even on my side.
It's pretty nice. Let me.
I do like the bottom. I really do like the bottom. I don't know if I care for the patina, especially given the price. But as I've said in Discord, I'm not quite eyeing any 65s currently. I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of this because of the patina. But what about the non-patinaed? I actually kind of like this. I think it's actually very pretty. You saw with Constance so much variance in patina. Yeah. Shark moving on to TKL. I'm moving. I'm going up and yes, I guess. I'm looking to more 60s and then TKL. I have enough 65s. I'm happy. Feta, were you here yesterday? Did you see this one? Let me. Look how pretty this is. I'm very monotone right now. Everything looks the same color. See, it's a gorgeous board. Right? It's so pretty. It was a secret stream. No one was there. It needs MTNU copper. I didn't get MTNU copper. Yeah, it's pretty. It is pretty. It is pretty. And it sounds good too. Yeah, I think you were lurking. Good. Yeah, I think I'm sort of maybe a little tired of 65s at the moment. So, yeah. And last one. I have to show my own, right? Not something you need to fix right now, but the cam desync is getting worse. That's not good. I don't know how to fix that. How bad is it? Oh, it's pretty bad, isn't it? Can I just talk like this and you won't know when so it doesn't look like it's out of sync? So now it would look weird. Sorry, you just have to deal with it. Okay, so DCS Grass Valley. This is my very first group buy, and it came out today. For the most part, Bull is on a plane, so he has not quite launched his page yet. But hopefully that'll be up when he lands in Iowa. So I'm gonna bug him. And I was up at 2 a.m. talking to TR and Gian. It doesn't matter. It is out. I am happy. I'm excited. I am also anxious and nervous. I already bought a kit from Prototypist because I want a complete kit to sort of save and never touch. And that includes the UK ISO. As mentioned, it is MOQ based, so my hope is that we hit at least 75. And I'm dreaming of 100. I'm just trying to be realistic in case we don't. And then the more it gets, the cheaper we'll get. I think Prototypist and a few others will give store credit. Others will do a bit of a refund. And then Bull will be doing an initial sort of lower price and then invoice after whatever the difference is. So either way, trying to keep the price as low as I can. I think I've mentioned this before. I'm only taking a small cut on the base kit. All the other kits, I'm not taking anything from it. I didn't see the point. I wanted to keep it nice and cheap. So all the cool kits, yeah, making me blush. I think you're going to be surprised how much China likes DCS and beige or OG sets. Niku, I'm crossing my fingers. I don't have much insight into how people discover some of these sets, so I don't know what in terms of like marketing I can do to give it more visibility, or if it just shows up, I'll probably just chat to Typist Club about it. But I'm glad to hear it. Only thing I'm missing on this is shine through keys, but that's niche. I did consider it to do some sort of an extension kit, but I was trying to sort of not stretch it a bit too thin in terms of what I need to manage for the first group buy. I did see DC Orange and Beige. And I think Olivetti had Shine Through as well. There is still a chance. So when Bolt does his Bodal ship group buy, there's going to be a extension kit for the Bodal ship to do the extended F-row. I want to do a few more extension kits, maybe include a proper 40 support, maybe an XT column, some macro keys, all that stuff. So figure it out. But for now, I wanted to keep sort of my first group buy a bit more manageable. Blanks, I think there are quite a few options. But I think just from a more personal perspective, I want this group buy to be as successful as I can. And maybe this was not the right decision, but I want to keep the kitting fairly simple in terms of what I support. I almost cut the space bars, but I think it's good to include. So D says Grass Valley. So I don't know if you saw, let me show you. I don't know if you saw the image I shared in, whoopsie. Jump to present. Did you see the render of Grass Valley with Boltal ship? What got you into designing keycaps? That is a good question. So, I'm a UX designer by trade. I've been the UX designer, for over 19 years. And looks great. Thank you, Feder. I appreciate you. And I've always really enjoyed keyboards. And last year, when we moved back to the Bay Area, for some reason, I kind of started getting back into keyboards, because the last keyboard before stuff escalated very quickly, I bought the Tofu, and I had that for a very long time. And I've been sort of trying, and at the time I was trying to figure out, I wanted to do something a bit more creative. I've always enjoyed designing things that can then hold physically, because you don't get to do that with designing websites. Maybe mobile apps, but it's not the same. And so I kind of did a bit of exploring and found keycaps to kind of be a thing that I really enjoy. Ramu Fan was the very first thing that I pushed out, then Melon Cream, Stratos, and then this one. Stratos will be coming up, hopefully. I think Melon Cream and Ramen Fan is a bit on ice for now, which is fine. I didn't expect the first ones to be. Oh, Sharkface. Hello, Jabronis. Congrats on the group buy start. Thank you. Eisenheim, RTX 5090. I know. With the glasses, I'm seeing in 4K now. Very interesting. Thanks. Of course. And yeah, so I've just been really enjoying it. I think the community has been incredibly supportive and welcoming. And yeah, this Grass Valley was supposed to be a very small Discord only group buy of a very small MOQ, and then it escalated a little bit. So I'm excited, and I can't wait to not only be able to have it myself and put it on my own, but being able to have other people have it and use it. Have you done HHKB render? I have not. The only it was a 40. I don't know if it's necessarily considered HAKB, so no, I'm gonna say no. I have not done one. But I do need to make some more renders for some Instagram pushes over the next few weeks, as we continue with the group buy. I have no idea if anything is sold yet. I know I've bought a kit, I know Nana's bought a kit. I'm waiting for Bull to push his page live when he's done flying or driving to Iowa. I don't know if he's flying or driving. You know what's even more fulfilling? Hearing positive feedback and people enjoying the stuff you did. I might tear up a little bit if I see a photo of my set on someone's keyboard on Instagram. Even if it's someone I know. I'm excited. And I'm still very anxious and nervous. I know it's only been one day. So I need to chill a little bit. But I'm just stoked. And luckily MOQ is pretty small. If vendors need to buy it out or I need to, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's a whole month. It's still a while. And it's been incredible. I showed a non-keyboard guy, car guy friends, KKP Stratos. And he said it was sick. See, so yes, I was trying to market Stratos to people who enjoy cars and have keyboards. But it's, as I mentioned, I think I have enough vendors and sort of interests that I can start scheduling the group buy for what is made. So next month. I just wanted to sort of wholly focus, even though I was working on the MT New Haragana stuff, I'm mostly focused on Grass Valley this week. With Bull on board, you can be sure it will be 100% happen. Bull has been pretty fantastic. I'm going to yell at him a little bit for not getting the page up sooner today, but it's fine. It's fine. I won't yell at him too much, but he's a really good dude. I think all the vendors have been absolutely fantastic to work with so far. And Jay from Prototypes is incredible. It's been a really good experience. And again, I'm excited to have an extension kit as part of the Boltle ship group buy. I think, as I mentioned, for now it'll be just the extended F-Row. There will be an F24, but also a board novelty kit and an R3 up arrow. I am thinking of, do I want to do kind of like a media row or something to kind of tie in the theme? So if you have ideas what you would like to see for the extended F-Row at the top, let me know. Manu ready. I need to yell at him a little bit. It won't be too much, but he's a good dude. He's a really, really good dude. Yeah, so this is running till June 1st, so we have a long time. I'm glad it's a whole month. I think it gives people, there's a lot of group buys is happening this month, and I'm just glad it's long enough for people to kind of give them not only time to decide, but also, you know, there's other stuff happening and people get paychecks at different times. So, and then I'm also with this render, I think I may have convinced myself to get a Juno 60. So it's just so good. He can handle it. I know he can handle it. He's used to it. Yeah. So I messaged the designer for this. And apparently he was also curious what Grass Valley would look like on the Juno. So he sent me the 3D model. It was super nice. It looks so good. Awesome. Holy crap. That was a long one. That was lengthy. I broke Jesus Grass Valley, the Otter 65, and also Juno. I know. Holy shit. All right, y'all, we have a good friend and Twitch staff in the chat. How are you? It's been a long time. Y'all said that the Lumen is a reason to exist. That's awesome. I'm excited. The Juno 60, I think it's a very pretty board. Oh, the wife is home. It's probably a good time for me to end. Hey, dude, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How's Twitch? You should message me. Oh shit! Y'all want to see my Remy? No. Never mind. I was gonna show my dog. She ran away. No, I'm good. I hope you're doing well. It's been too long. Dog had other plans. I know. She loves the wife more than she loves me. Hey, come here. No, not you. Come here. Come here. There you go. Oh, she's gonna break my leg. That's the dog. Who feeds the dog? The wife primarily. I feed lunch. The wife will feed breakfast and dinner. So, and she's cute though. Yeah. That PC just like froze for a hot second. Aussies are super. Yes. Wait, are those these ones? No. I don't actually know what. Do you know what material these are? It's plastic.
I don't know. Let me see. Dude. It feels like plastic with some metal inside.
So they're handmade in Japan. I think the description might say what material it is.
Where is the here?
Oh, don't worry about it. I don't have the paper in there anymore, I think. I can look. Yeah, TBR 505. So it's true vintage revival. Let me see. Did they say what they're made out of? It doesn't say. But the wife picked them. Shark embodies quiet luxury, because what do you mean handmade? Well, okay. The story is going to make it even worse, because I got it in Seoul. It doesn't say what. Sun platinum metal. So I don't know if it's going to show up on stream. There's like a little metal inside. Is that going to focus? No? Hello? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's made from mortgage payments? Exactly. I'm paying this off for the next few years. Yeah, it's a TVR 505. You'll see the price listed. That's not what we pay. We paid a lot less. It's a metal core depicting the dragon in the cloud. I don't see the dragon, but I trust him. 3 hour mark? Oh, geez. But anywho, so after my age, that many years, I did my first eye test in Seoul. Turns out I am plus 0.75 in both eyes. And so I'm what, farsighted? And so, especially because I've sort of realized the past few months in the evenings, my eyes actually get really tired. I'm just like, oh, maybe I'm just tired. Turns out I'm blind. And so now I can see in 4K, which is nice. And it's better. My wife picked these. And so yeah, I now wear glasses. So yeah, I turned 40 and boom, like that, I was blind. My gray hair was always there. So high resolution. It's 4K now. The funny thing is, because what I realized, I thought what I saw was that's just what text was. Because I can still read. I can still get by without glasses. But it's just, it's a little blurry. And I thought that's life. Life is just not sharp. Did you also go through the thing where you suddenly look at things and you realize you're blind before? Yes. So the biggest difference that I saw at least when I first put them on, when I got them, was on my phone. My phone seemed unnaturally sharp. And I was like, it's weird. This is strange. Why is it? It's too sharp. So, yeah. So I now just primarily use it when I read or use PC or things like that. 40s, 20s. Have you thought about contact lenses? I can't. I don't like touching my eyeballs at all. So I don't think I can do. You daily iPhone? I use an iPhone every day. Yeah, I don't think I can use contacts. I've never tried, but I'm okay. I went through contact lens nightmare scenario, but I think glasses suit you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm happy with them. I tried and it was terrible. Yeah, I don't think it's for me. Yeah, but you look good in glasses though. So for those who don't know, Pixel Lumberjack, he is designer at Twitch. Good friend. We don't talk a whole lot, and that's fine. It's not his fault. It's not my fault. But he used to be on my design team, and he's one of my favorite people. They made me put them in at the doctor, and then I had to get them out. Oh yeah. I'm so happy. Have you done an eye test, Niku? Do you know if you don't need glasses? Because I thought I didn't need them. I thought I was fine. Turns out I did. I'm guessing the latest gens, so they're rounded for sharp. The last gen 17 got the sharpest kind toned down. I'm using... Fuck, I don't know. Let me see. I don't know what version this is. I think it's like 2 years old. 2-3 years old. They made me put them in and take them out, and I nailed it first try at the doctor's office, but then couldn't get them out at home. Oh my god. But you have to like squeeze. My wife will sometimes wear glasses. We need eye tests for driving license in Germany, so we... How long was... Okay. How often do you have to do or renew your license and do the test again? So I have a 15 Pro. Eisenheim. Did my camera just die? Yep. My camera just died. I guess that's time to end, isn't it? Yeah, I couldn't do contacts either. Yeah. I don't think it's for me. I honestly don't think I can touch my eyeballs. Good stream, good product launch. Shut the fuck up. It's so mean. No, I'm kidding. You bought a set, so I'll forgive you. I think with that, we'll probably end it. Have you tried turning? Yes. The issue is the camera overheats. I'm being 6 years. Oh, okay. Sorry. Jabronis, I know. I'm winning. I need to yell at Bull. And my camera died again. All right, you know what? Let's just end. Jabronis, time for a new camera. Probably. Good care. Thank you, Feta. You have a good rest of your weekend. It's so weird that we never have a retest in Germany for Drive It at all. See, if you go blind when you get older, it's all good. Mango, yeah. I would do a sponsored Mango stream. She is rich. She's wealthy, not rich. Anywho, I think my camera is telling me to stop streaming because the wife is also home. And it just died again. Okay, sweet. Cool. All right, sweet. Who should we raid? You want to raid Mikey? We'll raid Mikey. We'll do Mikey. I'm gonna wait for my ad to be over on his stream. I could afford a camera for Shark, but then I couldn't afford rent anymore. I mean, yeah, no, don't do that. It's so weird. It's also why there are so many people who drive in Germany and cannot drive anymore. To be fair, not a whole lot of people can drive here, so it's fine. But yeah, that was one of the longest streams I've had for a while. And now y'all know what I look like. I'm sorry if you had to see it. But yeah, go give Mikey some love. Have a wonderful weekend. Mango, you don't have to buy my DCS set. But yeah, I will, when Bull is up and Gion's up, prepare to see some more announcements from me. Yeah, I appreciate everyone being here today. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you on Tuesday for our regularly scheduled stream at 2:30 p.m. PST. Don't quite yet know what I'm doing. Either rebuild my Neo because I got a new PCB, maybe look at DCS Clown. But go give Mikey some love. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Bye.